So yes, before we start the appreciation awards, I want to thank my mom because whatever I have is from her. Our life in childhood was marked with simplicity and challenge. And if it weren't because of my mom, you wouldn't see Hassan here. I moved from this city of Mashhad to Tehran, to Texas, to Maryland, all because of the visions that he had for his kids, that she had for her kids. I could be working in the streets of Mashhad right now, for example. And whatever I have is from her. And she doesn't speak English. I just want to say something in Farsi to her. مامان من میخوام جلوی همه از شما تشکر قدردانی بکنم. این همه که شما برای ما زحمت کشیدین، این همه که شما از خودگذشتگی کردین، من مطمئنم تمام مادرای ایرانی برای بچه‌هاشون میکنن و هر چی که من دارم از شماست. خیلی ممنون.
Should I translate that for them?
Yeah. So now for tonight we have 10, actually we have 11 appreciation awards or gratitude awards. We're going to start with 5 of them right now.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Up here we have, do you want to mention?
Yes. The first one is for Dorothy Heyman. She's not here, unfortunately. She was planning to come and she couldn't make it. This is for her dedication, mentorship, and care. She has spent hours and hours and hours. She's my broker and on mentoring me when I started for many years. And whenever I call her, she's available. It's like so touching. And she calls me, consider me as your American mom. And really, she has been treating me like her son.
This is not Dorothy. Dorothy is representative?
Yes.
All right, excellent, excellent. And your name is?
Charlie.
Charlie Matthews. Pleasure to meet you, Charlie. All right.
Charlie is her business partner.
All right.
Yes, if you can open it. The next person is Mr. Hamid Shirazi. Hamid Jan, this is for your trust, partnership, and pioneering. Hamid is actually my first investor. He's one of the people who helped me buy the first house and encouraged me to do it. He was telling me, Hassan, you've been just roaming around for 6 months. Do something, you know? And he's still with me. Whenever I need money, I know who to call. He's the first person.
Give me his phone number.
So I finally figured this out. I call Hassan. Hassan calls you. This is perfect. Here we go. There it is. It'll look right this way. All right. Excellent. This is it.
Can I have it word?
Huh?
Can I have a very short?
If it's
word?
short.
So thank you for this. I wasn't expecting, but appreciate that. Hassan and I actually have been friends. We go back more than 25 years, I think.
Yeah, since
Yeah.
1997.
Not to give away our ages, but about 25 years. And I've witnessed actually his growth. I am so proud of him. And when I want to bring about an example of success and dedication and hard work, he's always on the top of the list. So proud to be your friend, Hassan. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
So, Mr. Mokhtarzadeh Firuze and Yunus Mokhtarzadeh.
All right.
Sure.
Let's hold this right here.
So-
We have a little picture. Right this way. Come over here.
Oh, so maybe we should. So this is Mr. Mokhtarzadeh and Firuze Khanam for your trust, support, and pioneering. You wanna hold it?
Yes. Hassan
The
wanted to
family.
say something. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't expect this.
No, of
This
course.
is not part of the plan.
Yeah, one, one time, Mr. Amiri talked about that we could invest in some building, apartments or houses that he would refurbish. You could make them better and then sell them. And Firuza and I talked about it. Really, I'm not a person to easily decide to invest somewhere. But the main reason, excuse me, that we decided to invest with our friend Mr. Amiri was his integrity. We knew him from another organization that we were members in, and we really felt that he's the type of person who would say what he means and nothing above and nothing below. He said that it will be possible that you'll have this percentage of profit and maybe more, and we just trusted him. That's simple. We didn't get any other try to go and ask about him somewhere else to find out anything. We said, okay, let's invest and see. And so that's how we started.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. They were actually also my first investors, actually with Hamid, and they helped me do the first project. And they're still investors.
Hassan, I was very touched by this because everybody trusts you and I'm a magician. So I already got his wallet. I know. And so I'm thinking of going from magic into real estate investing. What do you think?
The real magic is in people.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, who's the next
I'm going to
person?
bring you everywhere. That was excellent.
Mr. Ali Abdullah Dara. He joined our pool of investors in 2016.
Together.
Let me. And this is Mr. Dara for your commitment, trust, and vision. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go.
He's also our largest investor. He has so much passion, so much vision. We talk for hours and hours about how to fundraise and what to do with it.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
I consider Hassan to be one of my smartest friends. I recommend having friends who have really smart friends. It's worked out.
Mr. Jorge Monteroso. Jorge, this is for your craftsmanship, reliability, and excellence.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Please come here.
Thank you.
Let's take a photo. Let's take a photo.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Jorge was our first contractor that we did the very first house that I mentioned earlier. And he's still my contractor of choice. He delivers on time, he's very hardworking, and some of you have worked with him. I work with so many subcontractors, and he's the one I go when I have a very important project. So we're gonna have a very small short video. In fact, in summer, it turned out that I was the only person in the office, and one of my tenants came and he was asking too many questions. What should I do? Where should I go? They came for a visit and they stayed in one of our properties for 2 months. So I was giving him options and recommendations, and wherever he went, he enjoyed it. And then he said, look what, he came to my office and he said, I'm in media. And he got to know me a little bit more, and he said, I want to do a video for you as a favor. So This is when I was just by myself, and after that we started hiring more people. Wanna open it?
Yes, I'll open it.
So Mr. Mustafa Nouruz. His contribution to my work and my life goes back even more than 10 years. He's actually from QDCG. Can you say what it is?
Quality discount carpet and granite.
So we have a lot of options when it comes to like purchases and stuff like that. And I usually, there are some exceptions, but for the most part, I don't go to anywhere else because of what he's done in his work and the way that he also helped me in my business. And he's, even in 2010 when I renovated my own house, actually, I remember I got ideas from him. He gives his time without any expectation, gives a lot of his advice. Whenever it comes to general business questions, he's one of the people that I go to.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Just want to say that Hassan has a few good thing and one very bad thing. He has a beautiful smile, and he's become a very, very good businessman. When he go to his job personally, he's not picky at all. But when he goes to the job for the other people, like this gentleman I've been in his house, and maybe most of the houses, 100 houses we see have been there, he is so picky for the other houses and drive me crazy on that. That's a bad point. Thank you. Nice to meet
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
He is actually the plumber who did the plumbing of that little blue house. Since 2015. I bought that one actually in 2014. And the good thing about him is that when I send him to a job, I know I don't need to go myself. He knows what he's doing. I've worked with many plumbers. I've got a lot of them give me a hard time. But for his job, mashallah, thank you very much. It's like he knows what he's doing, he does it right, and I trust him so much. Thank you for reliability, excellence, and dedication.
Thank you. Thank you.
So wins the award for best dressed.
Robert, you want to come here too? So Brandon is my electrician, and again, I worked with many electricians on those 100 houses. In fact, Robert was my superintendent back in 2000, I think 18 or 17. He ran the ad, and Brandon applied. And throughout these years, I've learned that he is such a caring person. When he goes to a job, usually the contractors, they go do whatever they're supposed to do. They don't look anything around. They don't tell me anything about other things. But he goes and he's so caring. He's like, see something else is going wrong or something, he calls me. Hassan, this part there's an issue. Check it out. And I'm like, not everybody does that, you know? And he does his job right, and I trust him whenever I send him to a job. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay. Shams is the youngest in the league. Thank you for your dedication, resilience, and resourcefulness.
Thank you.
He's actually right now our IT tech support, although we can't find him. Whenever we need him, he's not available because now he's so busy. But he was my tenant, high school student, came from Afghanistan. He was in one of my properties. I didn't know him. I never saw him. You know, the office admin signs the lease. I don't even see everybody. So turns out COVID hits, we closed the office, everybody worked from home, and he was living in the house next door, next to the office. So I think maybe Mohsen gave me that idea. Somebody said, why don't you bring one of these kids, you know, just have them scan the mail and email it to us, because we're working from home and we don't want to come to the office every day to check the mail. So that's how I actually got him involved during the early years of COVID. And little by little, from what he said and what he contributed, I realized that, wow, he is a very smart gentleman. He's like, he has suggestions. Hassan, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? And turns out that by this summer, he was the only man in the office handling almost everything in the office. in less than 1.5 years. And whatever I asked him, he would go find a solution without me even need to tell him. He graduated high school, he got into college, and he got a very good, high-paid IT position. And that's when he left our organization. And I felt sad that he's leaving, but I really felt good that he's now working like a professional, and he's still like, how many, 22 years old, maybe 21? And I'm very proud of him, and this is one of the things that I thank God that I had this opportunity to work with people like him. And I know he has a very bright future. Thank you. LSS, Lutheran Social Services, Inclusion Services, and IRC, International Rescue Commission. We also work with Amnesty International. You probably know some of these organizations, they do support a lot of refugees, and because we're providing furnished housing, usually for the single refugees, they send us a lot of clients. And so we have one award for IRC, International Rescue Commission. They have been sending a lot of clients to us this year for your compassion, partnership, and empowerment. Mr. Hassan Amiri.
All right.
Actually, we just found out, one of the emails was coming, and there's another Hassan Amiri. What's going on? So we realized that, yes, there is another Hassan Amiri in IRC, and always the emails are mixed up. I get their internal emails. It says, Hassan, you need to go to this meeting. And I'm like, no, I have no idea. And then I realized this is for him.
Well, we went to the first one.
Yeah, but this is one of the organizations that we work with, and we wanted to thank them for their
Thank you very
work.
much. Thank you. We very appreciate.
Thank you.
Actually, we have very good memory from you, and you helped a lot with the resettlement. So right now we have a lot of clients. It was resettled with your properties. So thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. So we have a lot of clients who come and leave, and then we need to go and clean the property. We provide furnished housing for midterm rentals, like 1 month to 6 months. So I work with Reina since 2000, I believe 18. And she's so trustworthy, hardworking, reliable. And I cannot recommend her more than that. Like, I don't know how much to recommend her. Like, so thank you very much for your hard work and trustworthiness. And I also want to say that I wish I had, like, if I printed an awards for every single person here, because you all deserve it. It was so hard to choose, actually. So I put some criteria, people who have been from the beginning, for the longest time with us, and all that stuff. And so otherwise, I know some of you are like, okay, how about me? Really, everyone here deserves an award, and I'm so proud of you.